Hi, my name is Chagnon III, and I teach at Westfield Academy and Central School in Western New York, tucked in between some grape vineyards and Lake Erie. Our motto is just play. So I'm really excited to show you a few things about what we do in the school, what we do in our program, what my students get to make music with. But first, and most importantly, probably above everything else, let's get to the one thing that matters. Let's play. Let's go.
I've experienced so many proud moments during my teaching career, too many to recount, but one that always floats to the surface when people ask me this question would be the enormous realization I had after a concert one evening, which perfectly illustrated the idea that something completely average for one person can be pivotal, extraordinary, or essential to another. My elementary band members traditionally have the opportunity to take the podium and conduct their peers in the final concert of the year. One fifth grade percussionist, we'll call him Hunter, utilized a wheelchair to get around due to his motor disability cerebral palsy, and didn't have full use of both his arms. Hunter did splendidly, and we moved on with our performance. To his parents, however, this was an extraordinary and unexpected circumstance for their son. After the concert, the tears in their eyes as they hugged me and thanked me told me more than words ever could. What to me was just another one of my banders making music meant the world to them. The drive home that night was one of reflection where I had a personal epiphany. Every student deserves music, every student deserves agency, and every student deserves a chance for their inner musician to shine through. And as educators, it's our responsibility to adapt the instrument to the needs of the child. I've had the opportunity to make music with all kinds of exceptional learners, but the question remains, what can I do to make content deliverable to my students? These challenges exist beyond the individual student, and it's been my goal to decentralize music education from wealthy districts because there is a rural poverty when it comes to fine arts, and change the outdated perspective that competition is the sole motivator for ensembles. It's called play music. Shouldn't playing be a little fun too? The path to concert band has always had roadblocks, so building up my instrument inventory so students have access to instruments without having to rent from an outside entity, purchasing lesson books for students, purchasing reeds and cork grease and valve oil for them. That's my responsibility, and I take it on personally. No cost band. That's my goal. I must adapt to the largest cross-section of the population I can, and if funding will keep you from my class, we will find another way. It's not just about music. If they're in my room, I have influence on them. Not only to be there for them, but to be there with them. If I had to run into school with a battle flag each day, it would read, "Saving the world, one student at a time," and using music to do it. I'm always asking, what will kids do with the music I teach them? What passions can I unlock? What skills can they use after they graduate? What can I do to create lifelong music makers? I really don't care if they can remember their B-flat concert scale when they're 35, but I absolutely care if they still have a passion for music. Engage with it in any form, even passive appreciation. And that's why my band class is typically more than just a music elective. We take time for mental health and wellness. We have conversations about just about everything. Every teacher knows they are also a coach, a therapist, a listener, a mentor, a guide, and an advisor. And I enjoy being more than a teacher for my students. And I try my best to model what a healthy, balanced life can be, which is something many young people struggle with. To actively show them that I struggle, but when I stumble, I keep my foundation solid, and I try to move forward. We're just sight reading our way through life. Mistakes should be expected.
Mr. Chagnon is always encouraging us to try new things with music and expand our abilities. Not only is he a terrific band director, he's a thoughtful person as well. He's the teacher where if any of us had issues, he'd be more than willing to try and help us out. He's always there for us as his music students, but also as kids who are navigating the tough time of growing up.
I also try to model a joy for music by being an active performer and advocate for high-quality music and music education. I have chaired the All-County Percussion Ensemble for my entire career. I've been asked to conduct honor bands, be a guest speaker and clinician, County Music Association's instrumental representative, and other roles that allow me not only to advocate for quality music education, but also to demonstrate firsthand with my students what a lifelong music maker can be.